how charming, and what a voice.
And what a catch.
They say he's frightfully rich.
Yes, the patron of the opera.
As the mayor of the 16th arrondissement, it is indeed a very great pleasure to be called upon to unite in wedlock such a lovely couple. Paul Joseph Louis de Vries, do you accept as your legal wife Mademoiselle Nicole Martin, here present?
I do.
Nicole Martin, do you accept as your legal husband Paul Joseph Louis de Vries, here present?
No, I do not.
But Nikki, of course she does, don't you?
You heard me. I do not.
Have you gone crazy?
I'm sorry, Paul. Uncle has made me do as he wishes all my life, and I thought I could do this, but I can't. You should be glad, Paul.
But Nikki, you can't do this. Think of your career.
My career? Have you ever thought of my happiness? When I wanted to dance, you said sing. When I wanted to love, you said sing. Don't go out in the winter, you catch cold. Don't go out in the summer, you catch cold. Don't breathe, you catch cold.
I was looking after your interests.
And your own. If I sing the Paris Opera again, it will be because I deserve it, and not because of Paul's influence.
There goes $1 million.
Yes, but it won't go very far.
Paul has your contract. He'll never let you sing again. Where are you going?
Some place where I can catch a nice, decent cold.
The reporters are following, mademoiselle.
I'll give them a chase. Good afternoon. That's a pretty dress you are wearing, madame.
Mademoiselle is making fun of me.
Oh, no. I'd like to have that. Will you trade with me?
right, get in.
Get in? What for?
I may be wrong, but in almost any language, this means going my way.
Why should I want to go your way?
Look, I only got to 6B when I went to grammar school, and then they let me out because I didn't know the answers. Now, I'm not going to commence all over again with you. I'm on my way to Paris, and if your path lies parallel with mine, all right, we'll try them together. And if it's a car you don't like, neither do I. Well, come on, get in.
Do you know what I think?
What?
You talk too much.
Sorry. I'll send back a ventriloquist dummy for you.
Just a minute.
You know what I think?
What?
I think you're slug nutty.
Slug nutty? What's that?
Have you ever seen anyone walking around like this?
Certainly. You.
Mademoiselle, this has all been very charming. I'm sorry you find it impossible to give me the further pleasure of your company. Oh, no. This is one of our regular stops. We take on baggage here.
Can I help you? Oh, sorry.
Go away.
Sorry.
Here. You do it.
All right.
Well, for a little girl, you certainly were a big help.
Oh, I like to change tires. I do it every day for my health. Some people play tennis, some play golf, but I change tires.
All right. Turn it off. I'll do it. I said I'd do it, didn't I? What are you crying about?
I'm angry.
So am I. My golly, I knew there was something backward about this country. No hot dog stands. There you are. All right. You needn't wait for us, James. You can have the car for the rest of the evening. Come on. Wait a minute. I'm not going inside with you looking like that.
What's the matter with me? Oh, don't.
All right, here, you do it. But don't you come to the table unless you wash behind the ears.
I still think you talk too much.
Hey, that's quite a floor show you have here. How many turns a day do you do?
Ah, it will last far into the night, monsieur. It is a festival to honor the wine trade.
Well, I'll do a spot of honoring myself, about a pint.
1 pint, monsieur?
Well, I'll begin with 1 pint.
Does not monsieur desire 1 pint for his wife?
Wife? Oh, her. She's not my wife.
Monsieur's fiancée?
Oh, I got a girl back in America who I'm trying to convince ought to tuck me in nights. My mother got me used to it.
A dangerous habit, monsieur. What will you have?
1 dinner.
Oui, monsieur.
Two dinners. And make it snappy. I've got to catch a boat.
A boat? You all live in France?
Mm-hmm. On the SS Fulton out of Cherbourg. Kind of skinny for a loaf of bread. A little undernourished.
And if you don't catch the boat?
They can't sail without me. I'm the fellow who plays Old Lang Syne to a shore crowded with weeping women.
You are a musician?
One of the best.
I am too. You know, I think I go with you.
What?
Yes, I go with you. I like you.
Fine talk from a growing girl. Why don't you pull up a chair and sit down?
I'd rather stand. If I sit down, I may not be able to get up again.
It's fine. You mind if I sit down?
Don't let me stop you, monsieur.
Thanks.
Now, how would you like your fortune told?
Oh, about medium rare.
Make a special rate.
All right.
You're going to have 2 love affairs. Both with women. Big blonde women.
That's funny. I see only one love affair with a small dark woman.
You do?
Well, don't worry about it. I never let my right hand know what my left hand's doing.
You're going to have 3 children by the first blonde and 1 child by the second. How many you got?
5.
You got a better hand than I got.
I can see that you will trouble me beneath that is high. Love will take you and will make you what you really are. In your hand, I see
is that?
Ça, c'est du ragoût de cheval, monsieur.
Yes, so. What's that?
Horse meat.
You can take mine back to the stables.
Hey, don't look now, but we're in Paris. Come on, High C. Where do you live? It's just a little thing I picked up at an auction. Look, I was going along just minding my own business when this strange woman came up to me and offered me candy.
I must ask for your passport, monsieur.
Sure. Here, hold us a minute. I must have left it in the car. Nobody calls for it in 30 days. It's yours.
But I don't know your name.
Windy McLean.
Windy?
Sure, because I talk too much.
Oh, Mary, I hope there is no delay about the passport.
I am sure Monsieur le Préfet will do his best. But I do wish you would consider what you are doing. Your uncle has all your money.
He can keep it.
But the Brie can prevent you from singing no matter where you go. And he will do it, too. He is furious at you.
I don't care.
But why leave France?
I have a reason. A wonderful reason.
Oh, Mademoiselle Martin, this is an honor. I have had the pleasure of hearing you sing.
And now I have the pleasure of coming to you for a passport.
Yes, so I understand, mademoiselle. I shall have it for you in 3 or 4 days.
But I must have it at once. I want to catch a boat.
I am so sorry, mademoiselle, but it seems there is some confusion in the record, and it must be investigated before I can issue you a passport.
I understand. What you mean to say is that you have already been in touch with Paul de Brie.
Oh, no, mademoiselle. You are mistaken. This is merely a routine matter. Personally, I sympathize with you. Entre nous, of course.
Monsieur Picard, I think you are a liar. Entre nous, of course.
All the shore, that's we're in the shore. All right, men, take it away. Wait a minute, you can't do this. Frank isn't on board yet.
Oh, Windy, I can't hold the boat for a clarinet player.
He's got all there is to us. The boat can't sail without the orchestra playing.
That's just too bad.
We're supposed to be playing All Lang Syne right now.
All right, then sing it. This ship leaves on schedule. Take it away.
Oh, give us another minute, will you?
Yeah, Butch is below looking for
Butch,
us.
is he anywhere below?
Below. What is below?
Not look, Butch, we haven't got any time for mental gymnastics. Have you seen Frank? Yet.
Take it away.
Wait a minute, you can't get away.
Come back here.
What, do you want to fight?
Yes.
Why do I always say the wrong thing?
Oh, let him take it away.
What, without a fight? No.
I'm sorry, boys, but you're now a three-piece band.
Whoa! Strike out the colors, you scum. The Admiral is coming aboard.
There he is. The luggy's been slumming again. Come on.
That dirty scale.
Now, get up there, will you, Frank? We're holding the boat. Hurry.
You can't do that to me.
Go on. When we get back to America, I'll buy you a nice set of electric trains.
He promised to take us to America and show us the Indians. Oh, ça c'est la barbe. Alors je vous avais dit qu'il fallait... Viens, tu vas rester...
learn. What is a park for? Love and learn. What is the dark for? Love and learn. All that the moon can do. Lesson 1. Everything's thrilling. Lesson 2. Smile and be willing. Lesson 3. Now it is up to you. Let's see. Where I want you. And I want you right here by my side. Kisses multiplied, love and learn. Who to be glad with, love and learn. Who to go mad with, love and learn. That I'm the one for you.
These people aren't keeping you awake, are they, old man?
Now that you mention it, they are.
Yeah, it's late anyway. Let's close shop.
Stepping off the card tracks, boys. The 2 high cards gets the lower berths.
7 of diamonds. King of clubs.
Deuce of spades.
Whammo and I get the lower berth.
I demand another cut.
Don't insist on it or you'll get it. Right across your throat.
I can't sleep in an upper berth. You know I've got acrophobia.
Acrophobia. Remind me when I get back to the States to have you shot.
Why don't you appeal to Butch? He's usually kind to house pets.
An upper berth for a Romanov? Nothing doing.
Just a bunch of foul weather friends.
What was that? A voice. A female voice. Maybe it's one of his dames come back to haunt us.
Come on, come out of there.
Hello, Wendy.
I see.
Oh, friend of yours,
Come on down here.
Who is this side order?
Yeah, who's the woman?
I don't
Who's the
know,
woman?
just
Quick.
somebody-
That was the day he was out looking for real estate. Ha ha, it's all right, it's all right.
What are you doing here?
I wanted to get to America, and I thought you were my friend.
Oh, stowaway, eh? Listen, we'll give you 24 hours to get out of here. Make it 48.
If my friends weren't good enough for you, I don't see why I have to associate with yours. Out she goes.
If you weren't so small, I'd put you on my knee and give you a good old-fashioned whacking.
All right, give me a whacking. I don't mind. But please take me to America.
Listen, one dinner and a ride home doesn't entitle you to a transatlantic voyage. Come on, let's go see the captain.
But they sent me back to France. I can't go back to France.
A fugitive from justice, eh? We better get her out of here.
Hey, that's right. We gotta get her out of here. Come on, little woman.
You are musicians, aren't you?
What do you mean, musicians? We're the ship's band, but that won't bother you where you're going.
I can help you. I can sing. When he heard me, I can sing well. Listen.
You smell something burning? Quiet. We don't want to hear from those singers. Get out of it.
Who's there?
What do we do? They'll never believe us now.
Throw out the portal.
Open up the door, Butch.
Wait like right my hand.
Is the person don't keep him waiting? Oh, hell, boys. Take a card. What is it? Quick.
10 of clubs.
Ah, you know the trick.
Excuse me.
Hi this evening, Percy.
Lovely weather we're having.
This is the worst fog we've been in 20 years.
Don't pay any attention to him. He's been in a fog for 30.
Is that so? Well, excuse me.
Say, wait a minute, boys. I want to ask you something. Is it true that you can't make a person with a sow's ear?
Now, that's not very funny.
Why, I disagree with you. I think that's as well-turned a phrase as ever I heard. Not funny, perhaps, but very neat. Drop in when you're in the neighborhood. We're always at home to friends.
Always glad to see you, boys.
I want to thank you, boys.
Oh, you want to thank us?
What do you think the guy did? What do you think the guy's kidding?
Who is this woman?
What woman?
Where?
We don't see no woman here.
Where's the woman?
Hey, fellas, look at. Why'd you bring her in, huh?
All right, wise guys, you know what you're going to get for this.
Why, it's a dirty frame. I demand to know who this woman is. This is an invasion of my constitutional rights.
The captain will straighten out your constitution.
Uh-oh.
Well, young lady, what are you doing here?
He can't tell you.
Who, me? She's crazy. We don't know who she is, and we don't want to know.
Is that why you try to hide her?
Well, when you knocked at the door, we got scared. You know how it is, Captain.
A little habit we picked up in hotels.
How did you get on board?
Why, Wendy invited me to a farewell party. And being his friend, I came. Then the four insisted I drink a goodbye toast. with each one. And when I woke up, boom, we were out to sea.
Why do you tell a man that?
Well,
You
she's
know it
crazy.
ain't so.
We had
Why,
nothing
listen,
to do
Cap,
with it. She's crazy. We had nothing to do with her coming on board.
If you'd found a girl in my cabin, what would you have assumed?
Oh, we'd have probably figured you was just Don't say nothing, fellas. It's liable to incriminate us.
Now, look, Captain, on the level.
There's no need of adding lies to the rest of your misdemeanors. This young lady will be returned to France.
Oh, no.
And her passage both ways will be deducted from your salary.
I object. I'm being hung for a lamb as well as a sheep.
We're getting a name without a chance to play a few games.
And furthermore, at the end of this voyage, we're discharging you without any recommendations.
This is tyranny. I demand the revolution.
I'm disappointed in you, boys. You know, this has always been a respectable ship.
Somebody, you got something in your teeth? You can make a placer out of a sow's ear. Now, wait a minute, boys. We can't go away without saying goodbye to the little thing. It wouldn't be etiquette. Hey, Spook.
Mes amis, I'm locked in.
You telling us?
Are they going to let me out?
Sure. Soon as you get back to France.
That's what you get for thumbing your way across the ocean.
Goodbye. And I don't mean au revoir. Fair.
Wendy! Where's Wendy? He can't leave me like this. Wendy!
Come on, sucker. She cost us our job, didn't she?
Wendy! 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 Wendy!
All right. Break clean. You know the Queensboro rules. Come on, baby. Foul the referee.
All right, go on. Make it a mass welcome.
Maybe they want to be left alone.
Hey, what is this?
Habit? After all, a man can't break a habit of a lifetime in one kiss.
Well, it was a great try, old man.
I certainly am glad you all quit.
Quit? Oh, yes, yeah. We had to quit on account of the sea air took the curl out of Butch's trombone.
Yeah, come on, let's go.
You know, I think I spotted a job for all of us.
Yeah? Hope it ain't no audition for a benefit. Well, come on, bring the stuff in. Look out with that horn, will you?
Look out for my sax, man.
Take care of the instruments. 20 stuff personnel, everything. I'm getting sick of this business.
Look out. Easy with that.
You guys are taking advantage of me.
What are you beefing about? You was low man, wasn't you? Go on, get the rest of the stuff. Someday I'm going to slap him.
Ungrateful.
Home, sweet home. Da-da-da-da-da. Looks like they's kind of expecting us.
You have the soul of a housewife.
And the heart of a heel.
Quiet.
Well, it certainly was nice of you fellas to help me see Claire home.
Oh, that's quite all right, my boy. Once I took a dame home in Brooklyn, they had to send Admiral Byrd down to find me.
Well, it's good to be home again anyway.
If you think so, then traveling hasn't broadened you much.
Well, it'll broaden us plenty sitting around waiting for a job.
One of you boys will come over here and poke out my eye. I know a corner where a fellow with a tin cup could clean up a fortune.
We'll have the old family servants back as soon as Claire lands us that job.
Sure, you heard what she said. We're practically set.
Well, being as we're all fixed and working, when do we eat?
You mean, how do we eat?
Don't take a minute. Low man gets the grub.
Just a minute. We use my deck.
Your deck.
Take a card.
I'll shuffle them.
King of clubs.
Queen of spades. Do we know you?
Come on, where is she?
She? Who are you talking about?
Come on, quit stalling.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
I'm from the Immigration Bureau. Where's the girl? Girl? What girl? Now, boys, you all know what a girl is. I hope.
You don't mean that girl from the boat? Say, she didn't get away, did she?
You better produce her and be nice about it. You know what it means, smuggling aliens into the country.
What kind of an immigration department we got letting foreigners into this country? I refuse to budge from this spot until she's captured and shipped.
Well, if you insist on making a nuisance of yourself, all right, come on. Search the place. I believe it's customary in your business to search the bedroom first.
Go ahead. We ain't got nothing to hide here. Go on.
Don't shove me.
Nobody's shoving you.
The man's right. Don't shove him. He knows his business. Come on, maybe you'd like to see the kitchen first.
Hey, cut out that singing. Do you want to get us thrown out of the joint?
This joint only got 3 rooms.
Yeah, but they take us where we want to go. You see, Inspector, there are no dames here.
I insist you search the bedroom. You can't leave here with suspicion lurking in your mind.
When you and I was young, Maggie. When I was young.
No need looking under there, Inspector. I look under there every night, and I ain't had no luck yet.
Oh, when you and I was young, Maggie.
If you find a girl under that bed, Inspector, you can have her.
Butch, if the inspector's through, will you show him out, please?
You must come and see us again when you have more time.
Oh, don't worry, I will. And if I find her here, you'll come and see me and spend plenty of time.
Get out of here, my back is killing me. Lady.
That face! Everywhere that face!
Merci. That was awfully kind of you. Did you bring anything to eat? I'm hungry.
She's hungry yet.
How did you get here?
I called the steamship company, and they gave me your address.
What should we do? Throw her out the window again or just down the stairs?
Gentlemen, I'm opposed to violence. I'm sure a method could be found to put her out of the way painlessly.
Please, don't think I'm a pest. But I didn't know where else to go.
Well, you don't know it, but we've moved away. Nobody lives here anymore.
That's all right, boys. Our friend the commissar has gone.
Hereafter, check out before 11 o'clock or we'll have to charge you for another day.
I hope you liked our service, madame. Now, come on, scram out of here.
I am not scram out of here.
So I'm gonna have trouble with you, huh?
All right. If she wants to stay, let her stay.
Why didn't we think of this before?
A genius. Absolutely a genius.
There are 2 cops on the corner. If they see that girl leaving this building, that will mean Siberia for us.
That's right. We better bring her back. Come on, boy.
Well, I like that.
You've got good taste.
Hey! 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 Richie! Hey! Hey!
decided to let you stay.
Now, look, we got welcome written all over us.
No, thank you. I don't like to be thrown out twice by one man.
Well, we're four. That's three you owe us.
We've been very patient with you. After all, when we needed help, Lafayette came over.
Step aside. Hey.
Upstairs.
He's delivering a package.
So am I, young
Well, I
man.
do declare.
I see. We want you to consider this your home.
I hope I'm not putting you out.
Oh,
no.
We're delighted to
I don't
have
want
you.
you to walk the streets all night.
Then I stay.
I was expecting that.
You boys are so kind. And sweet. And thoughtful.
And tired. Now, over here is where you sleep. Just make yourself comfortable for 3 or 4 days, and don't do anything till you hear from us.
If you don't see what you want, ask for it.
If you like it, tell others. If you don't, tell us.
Thank you so much.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Night.
Good night.
Good night.
Stop, thief. Shh, quiet. What's the idea? There's 2 blankets. One of them belongs to me. Go back to sleep.
Oh, thank you. You are so kind.
That's all right, honey. I just don't want you to catch cold. Because if there's one thing I can't stand, it's cold women.
That's a French love song. Where did you learn it?
In Paris? In the autumn. The leaves were falling and I fell right along with them. For a little French day.
Did she love you?
She couldn't help herself. But ever since then, I've had a weakness for little French gals. Say, tell me something. What part of France you from?
South.
South. Are the girls from the South as warm-blooded as the ones in Paris?
Where I come from, the girls love one man every day in the week. Every week in the year for all the years.
Sounds awfully monotonous.
I assure you it is not.
You know, you dames are like electric wires. You can't tell which one's charged and which ain't. Until you touch the one that's alive, and then...
I wish somebody could make me go.
Honey, all it takes is the right guy. One caress and you can guess how deep a love can grow.
When it comes, I know it will never go.
What will you be saying to?
The one who comes my way. On that lucky day,
Encouragement.
So could I.
What's stopping you?
He does not like me yet.
Very funny. For a moment, I thought she was making a play for me.
I was making a confession.
I get it. Well, he's a lucky guy.
I am a lucky guy, too.
You better stay away from that window. The police are watching the house.
The police?
If they saw you here or even leaving the building, they think that we smuggled you ashore. And that would mean a long vacation for all of us.
If they saw me, leave. I understand.
And
something.
Oh, send us a report in the morning.
Yeah, good night.
I thought you'd like to know I'm leaving.
Leaving? See, I did.
I don't like it here. I think the police can give me better accommodations.
The police? Listen, why drag them into this?
Wait a minute. Don't be such a hurry.
What are you talking about?
What's the
Where
idea?
can you go?
Wait, didn't we try to make
Listen,
it
we're not
comfortable
making a
out
penny
there?
on this. Quiet.
May I tell you how much I like your cooking?
Listen, you don't rub it in. The only reason I'm doing this is because I was low man.
Low man?
Yes, we cut the cards that I lost. There's been bad blood between me and cookbooks for years.
This is the work of a genius.
That's a little spook. You know, I'm thinking that you're beginning to understand me.
Who understands who? No one. Especially women.
How am I doing?
Not so good. Something to eat? are very angry with me, aren't you? I don't blame you. If I were you, I'd be angry with me, too. From now on, I sleep on the couch. And I'll do my own laundry. And yours, too, if you like.
No, thank you. I'm perfectly satisfied with the way Butch does it.
Hi, gangsters.
Well, hello, Claire.
Hello, Bluebeard.
Who is it?
Good morning, Claire.
Oh, it's you. Hi, kid.
Say, this is, Butch's wife.
Congratulations. When did you get married?
In Europe.
She wasn't on the boat. Did she fly in?
Oh, she was on the boat, all right, but Butch had to pay duty to get her in, and we just got it up this morning.
It's queer what some people will pick up abroad. Oh, this is Mr. Hammacher, and he owns a little roadhouse out in Jersey, and he's got a job for us.
Job? How do you do? Glad to meet you. Certainly, I'm glad to meet you. Yes, we can have some breakfast.
Breakfast I've already had. Now, gentlemen, please, how about your price?
Price? Oh, it's a little early to talk about money, don't you think?
You don't want to talk about money?
Money? What is money? Nothing. Mr. Hammacher, we'll give you more hot swing per dollar than any other band on the market.
I am not interested in the quality. What is the price, please?
Why, you're now looking at the only four-piece combo displayed in front of Kings.
Queens and Jacks. Please, gentlemen, what is the price?
Now, Mr. Hammacher, we can get to that later.
Excuse me, please, lady. We will get to it right now.
All right, we'll take 200 a man, but only if there's a chance for advancement.
I suppose I can take it or leave it. Well, I am leaving. Auf Wiedersehen.
Oh, Mr. Hammacher, don't get yourself overheated. Make us an offer.
My offer is $40, including the rooms and the boards.
40 a man, there are 5 of it, so that's $200. We'll take it.
Oh, no. $40 for all of you, including the rooms and the boards.
What do you mean, $40?
$8 a week for a Romanov. I don't know what the rest of you are going to do, but I'll take it.
Mr. Hammacher, just listen to us play. You'll reconsider.
I don't want to listen, please. My customers like swing. I give them swing, but I don't like swing. $40 for all of you, including the rooms and the boards.
Oh, Mr. Hammacher.
All right, sister, back to France for you. And if you boys behave, maybe the ward will let you play in the prison band.
Say, what's going on here?
You're under arrest, too, as an accessory.
Accessory? Accessory? What is this?
Get your flat feet out of my hair.
I think we've made a mistake. This is no French dame. The dame we're looking for is small and dark.
Listen, this is the second time you've raided this joint, and you're no funnier than you were the first.
Yeah, if you guys can't improve your act, stop using this place for a tryout.
Well, I'm sorry to have disturbed you this way.
Oh, now, don't shed any tears, because this carpet stains very easily.
Perhaps you could give us a better description of her.
All right, I'll squeal. She was tall, willowy from the waist up. She had red hair and a clean neck. Her age is anywhere between 5 and 50, depending on the light she stands under.
Great detective work. Anytime you want a job, drop in and I'll throw you out on your ear.
Throw in an ice cream soda every day and we'll take it.
Make mine raspberry.
Oh, my friends, that was so good of you.
Hey, what is this?
Her husband is my best friend.
Well, then let him kiss you.
Hey, you better take this guy's offer. The cops will never look for us out that daisy field.
Guess you're right. All right, Mr. Hammacher. We accept your offer.
I don't like that police business. The deal is off.
Oh, now, wait a minute. You made a verbal contract.
I tear up that verbal contract.
Oh, no. Contract's a contract. I'm afraid we'll have to sue. Call my lawyer.
Nix on that lawyer stuff, please.
You mean the deal's on?
All right, but let's get out of here quick.
Not through here. The family entrance is out this way. Come on, fellas, grab your stuff.
Are you sure this is the family entrance?
Oh, many a husband has found that out.
So, please, this is where you work. How do you like it, huh?
Well, to tell you the truth, Mr. Haymaker, in my 87 years as a musician, this is the first telephone booth I ever worked in with tables and chairs in it.
Looks like I'll have to cut a hunk of my trombone off to make it fit.
Sounds like somebody's buried under here.
That dressing room for the lady performers is over there, please. Follow me.
What have I got to lose?
Very little.
Is it true in Russia a man's allowed to beat his wife?
Only if he's able to send her flowers afterwards.
All right, I'll pay for the posies.
Follow me.
Hey, wait a minute. You follow me.
Please?
All right, boys, let's try it for echoes.
Hey, Spook, get away from that drum. You're bothering me.
Hello. I was just trying it for echoes.
I hope you had her husband's permission.
paying $40 for that music. What do you think?
I think you'd better throw the wildcats some raw meat.
I do. 3 times a day. They are eating me out of my roadhouse.
Their music is better than your food.
Hi, Hammy. Well, here we are again. With gun and camera through Hammachers.
Gentlemen of the press, I'm afraid you are a little too early.
Oh, don't worry. My boss said he'd hold the presses until we got a picture of your new outfit.
You can snip your snapshot after the floor show is over. We are just about ready to begin to commence.
There is a reporter and cameraman outside.
Did they see you? You better stay here and lay low until they've gone.
Good evening. Morning Gazette.
Walk right in. Don't bother to knock.
All right, that's behind us. Come on, polecats, pile on for a family group, eh?
Why, don't take a minute, my friend. Step right over here. I think this is the best.
Hey, she's kind of cute. Get in this, sister. You'll give this picture some class.
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Comment c'est le ville Valivon, hein?
Je ne peux pas comprendre. Qu'est-ce qu'ils veulent? Que je me fasse photografier?
Oh non, do, ré, mi, fa, sol.
Mais non, c'est impossible.
Là, c'est donc.
Je refuse absolument.
What'd she say?
She says yes and no, but she doesn't wish to be quoted.
She says where she comes from, the help doesn't take pictures with the boss.
Oh.
Here, take these outside and put some rosin on them. Rosin, savvy?
Merci, monsieur.
Come on, boys, let's line up over here.
What is this? I said later. The performance right away should go on. Please hurry up and leave that dressing room. Hurry up on the floor, Mitchell.
Wendy, you better find my shoes.
Oh, yes, right away. Listen, you've got to keep undercover. Now, you get in that check room and stay back behind the coach so nobody can see you.
But not all the men have cameras to take my picture.
No, but some of them are dumb enough to think you're cute. Why, I don't know, but they do.
I don't care what they think. I only want you to be dumb.
If you had to be a stowaway, why couldn't you have been a man?
Would you like it better if I were a man?
No.
Thanks for the shoes.
Excuse me. I'm on.
Can I help you?
Hey, what goes on here?
Moon face, round and cute and oh so bright. You're a right delightful sight to behold. Moon face, we will soon face wedding bells and heaven to live in if you give out with a give-in. Honey, you and I could soon be we, flying high as birds in the sky up above. Funny, when I'm dreaming, I see your beaming moon face that I love.
When you said this was a floor show.
What's the idea?
I ought to break that French doll in more pieces than I'm broken into, and that's pieces.
What's she got to do with it?
He put soap on my shoes. Ooh. You told me too. You said savon. That's soap in French.
Savon. Savvy. I said savvy, not savon.
Sorry. I thought you said savon.
You can't bill me as a study in black and blue. I quit. You can reach me at Care of the City Infirmary. And don't send presents. I'd rather have the cash.
Quit! We cannot quit. I got a contract for 4 males and 1 female. If the female is null, the contract is void.
You can't buy a Roman Osborne.
Hey, I pay for 5 peoples and I get 5 peoples.
I'll be the 5th one. I can sing.
You'll stay right here in this dressing room.
Wait a minute. Let her sing. She'll do for tonight. Maybe tomorrow that Claire will change her mind.
Are you a guaranteed singer?
A guaranteed singer? Say, she's terrific. She'll absolutely kill the people.
Go on. All she can do is sing that crummy ballad stuff.
Give me a chance, I'd kill the people.
Who wants to hear that crummy ballad stuff? Yeah, if you could sing blues, maybe.
Sing blues? Say, she can sing anything, can't you?
Yes.
You sing blues?
Sure, I can sing the blues Danube.
The Blue Danube? All right, I will give you a trial. Come.
Just give me some.
The Blue Danube is not in our repertoire, but they'll give you a few oompas.
By the time we get out of jail, we'll be too old to enjoy the money.
Just as well be in jail as starve to death.
conversation. From now on, you will sing here with the boys.
Oh, no, I don't.
No, why not? What's what?
That's right, you can't. It's too dangerous.
It isn't that. It is just that Mr. Hammacher is not a very generous man to work for.
Oh, I see. You are mercenary, but I give out.
How much do you give out?
How much do I give out? I give out twice as much. Listen, such a riot they want more. Please hurry up with the anchor.
No.
No? All right, then I give out 3 times as much.
No.
No? All right, then I give out 4 times as much. Take it or leave it.
We take it.
You take it and hurry up with the anchor. Please, hurry up.
Are those creditors or customers?
Newsboy, ever since that French pancake started chirping here, you have to make your reservations 2 weeks in advance. I don't understand it. She couldn't even check hats.
Look, I didn't ask you for a monologue. Where's Hammacher?
Holy cats.
Ah, monsieur, comment ça va? Je suis très charmé de vous voir.
Well, how do you like that?
I like it.
Come on out from behind that disguise, Hammacher. I knew you when you had a Dutch accent.
Listen, I'm all through with that. I'm French now. Comme ci, comme ça. Oh la la.
When do I get a picture of your little French doll?
It is not my fault. She's so superstitious. I ask her for it and she says no.
Stroke.
I strike.
You know what that old devil, Captain Bilgewater McLean, does to mutineers?
Yes. He talks them to death. Talk. Why are you always talking?
Well, that's the only exercise I get.
You know, Windy, I talk a lot, too, to myself.
That's all? What do you say?
I say, Nikki, you lucky dog. 4 beautiful friends. America. Warm. Do you ever talk to yourself, Windy?
Sometimes.
What do you say?
I say, why do we have to keep that French doll around? She's dynamite.
Since it is only you are talking to, can't you just lie and say, I like this French doll. A little.
Why don't you take a photograph of me, huh?
Oh, now look, Hammy, I gotta have a picture of your star, not you. And what's more, I'm gonna get it.
That's all right with me. If you can get it, you got it.
If your business with Gaston isn't too important, I'd like your advice.
Sister, don't ask his advice if you bruise easy.
All right. Let's find a quiet corner.
Well, how about my dressing room?
You know, in France, a wife is just a wife. But here, a woman can be a lot of help to her husband.
Who's talking about husbands?
I am. It's awfully interesting to speak about husband.
Oh, yeah.
I think it is one of the most important subjects in life.
Hmm? And one of the most dangerous.
But that makes it thrilling.
Hey, Maestro. The overture.
Thanks very much.
Don't mention it.
Say, what have you two been cooking up?
Borscht. Russian borscht with a Mickey fin in it.
All right, boys, break it up. The 0 hour has arrived. Make it snappy, Clair. We gotta go over the top for Hammacher. Come on, boys, come on.
Thanks. I'll be right over. Come on, boys. I think I found that French dame. Let's go.
Nephew who was born in France, our sister's son, and really one who knows about romance. We just heard that he is on his way. If he is all they say, we hope he doesn't stay. Our nephew from Nice, the darling of the beaches, a connoisseur of peaches, who teaches romance. Our nephew from Nice, who raffles off his kisses, and every miss and missus takes a chance. He's not of noble rank, he hasn't got a franc, but he can break the odds of all the girls that break the bank. Oh, is every caprice an episode nocturnal? Gets in the morning journal. Our front page, upstage, nephew from Nice. Yeah!
Bonsoir, I just called today. I'm looking for the book.
I think the monk is drunk. Tell me what you want to say. Who's there?
Your nephew from Nice. I get the girl's attention the moment that I mention attention Japan. Your nephew from Nice. I never gets no sunburn, cause how can anyone point in the dark? On weekends I will go to this and that chateau ho ho. When I depart, a dozen hearts are always moaning low. I said moaning low, ho, oh, beady, whoa, beady, whoa, beady. From Russia to peace, it's 50 more than Mabel. Don't even look at Gable. They read false, screams false. Their nephew from Nice, that's me.
Gentlemen, have you got a reservation?
Yes, a whole row in Atlanta.
What is this? What do you want?
Where's that French doorway you've got working for you?
French doorway? What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about? Where is he?
Oh, the light. What is going on in my establishment?
What's the idea? What? What's the idea of hitting a guy with a woman in his arms?
Was she a redhead with blue eyes?
Yeah?
Uh-oh. It's the same dame. One of us better stay awake.
Call up room service. Tell them to send up breakfast. I'm having mine in bed.
I wonder who's responsible for the brilliant detective work. That immigration official didn't look like he was smart enough to count up to 2.
He didn't have to. Claire counted up for him.
Claire? I can't believe it.
Yeah, and you were going to marry that clay pigeon.
Marriage? Say, I was supposed to be married to Nikki. Why don't I really marry her? Then she would become an American citizen, and that would settle all our problems.
Hey, that's a good idea. Well, maybe she'd rather marry me. I'm a natural-born American citizen.
But I like her.
That's no excuse for marrying a dame.
Now, look, boys. I got you into this, and it's up to me to get you out of it. After all, we've been friends for a long time, and you've made a lot of sacrifices for me. Now, it's about time I did a little sacrificing for you. So, I'll marry you.
Oh, no. No, you don't. But I got the idea. We'll cut the cards for her.
Now, what would you guys do with a wife?
Well, I couldn't say offhand, but I'll look around and find out what's customary.
High man wins.
Jack of diamonds.
7 of spades.
6 of spades.
Ace of spades.
Let me be the first to congratulate you.
Well, all right, what?
I'll give you $50 for that card.
Oh, no. No sale. Well, Wendy, ain't you going to congratulate me?
Look, Whammo. I'm crazy about Nikki.
Well, Butch offered me $50. What's your bid?
Not a dime.
So,
thanks. I'll do as much for you someday. May I come in?
Good morning, Wendy.
Good morning. Sleep well?
Well, but not long.
I couldn't get to sleep either. I guess it was the excitement.
Wendy, I'm going away. I want to be alone when they find me.
All right, if you won't have all of us. Couldn't I just go along? Oh, I know it's improper, but we could get married. Say, you don't know what a handy man I am to have around the house. You ought to taste my potato pancakes. I'm not as bad as all that.
I know. I'll marry you. I'm not crying about that.
Well, what are you crying about?
I'm hungry.
Wendy! The cops! Duck! Boy, that was a close shave. Well, if this judge here knows his business, our worries will soon be over. And yours are about to commence. Well, come on, Pappy, make it snappy.
I'm hurrying just as fast as I can. Which one of you fellas is the official witness?
Whammo Lonsdale, capital.
Just a minute. I'm Wendy's best pal.
I've known him the longest.
I am the most reliable.
Just a minute. We cut to see who was to marry her. We'll cut to see who's going to be the best man.
Your name?
Wendy McLean.
Is that true?
Your age?
28. Is what true?
That you cut cards to decide who was to marry me?
Where was you born?
Well, not exactly.
Maybe there is one of you who won't lie. Did you cut cards for me?
I says, where was you born?
In a hospital. Look, Nikki, you don't understand.
Oh, yes, I understand.
Now, Nikki, I don't want to quarrel about this.
Of course you don't. You want to marry me. Any one of you were willing to marry me, just to keep the investment in the family.
Hey, wait a minute. This ain't getting you two married.
You bet it isn't getting us married.
I never marry you. I was a fool to ever think of love. There is only one thing in the world worth working for, my career. And I'm going back to it.
Come on, come on. Forget about the whole thing, Pappy. It was all misrepresented.
Say, just a minute.
What'd you say?
who's going to pay for the license?
I can't hear you.
I says, who's going to pay for the license?
Oh, charge that to our account.
Come on, let's go. Yeah, you. Come on, come on. Come on, come on.
Someone to see you.
Nikki, dear.
Uncle!
It's nice of you to remember me, my dear.
Didn't Paul come?
Yes, he invited me to come along with him. I asked to see you alone first. We know everything, even about those jazz band players. Paul is willing to forgive.
I'm glad. I want only one thing. I want to sing at the Metropolitan.
If you ask me nicely, it might be arranged.
I'll get married. She's in the outside office with your clothes.
Aren't you going to ask me nicely?
Paul, I've been a child. I'm grown up now.
I'm glad.
You must know the truth about the way I feel. I don't want to be a cheat.
Oh, let's not talk about the past. I'm only interested in your future. Our future. With all this publicity, you'll be a sensation at the Metropolitan.
But what about my friends?
Oh, they will be fined $2,000 each, or 2 years in jail.
But they haven't so much money.
Well, I understand the jails here in America are very comfortable. And after all, it will keep them off the streets for the next 2 years.
And to think, she started with us. We give her her first break.
And now we're taking the rap for it.
Yeah, she's been playing us for suckers all along. She's been engaged for 6 months.
And to a financier, which proves that at heart all women are capitalists.
Oh, let's cut out the small talk.
Hammy! Boys, Hammy, dear. Hello, Hammy.
Hammy, yeah. Hey, listen, Hammy, get us out of here, will you?
Already I have got your release.
Is that father? I knew you'd get us out, Hammy.
Oh, Harry, you're a friend to put up all this money. I didn't put it up. I didn't put it up for you. I have myself to reconsider. What good is my place without Wildcat?
Are you sure we're free?
Yep.
Well, then we won't need this.
Have a drink, Wendy.
No, thanks.
Help me, will you?
Say, if you're going to the opera with us, you better get dressed.
Opera is not yet for the proletariat. We are forced to mingle with a vulgar bourgeoisie.
You boys mingle. I'm not going.
Windy, will you please tie my tie? What's the matter? Isn't he going? Butch, will you please tie my tie? Certainly. I'm so excited. When I think that you started here in my little roadhouse, I'm all needles and safety pins.
I give up.
I'll tie the tie. Just lie down and don't move.
Hmm?
Lie down on your back and don't move.
What's the idea?
That's the only way I know how to tie it. I used to work for an undertaker. Very funny.
Boy, I got the stuff. Here. Did one for you?
Oh, yeah.
Did one for you, Hammy? One for you, Butch? And we'll fix you up good.
I've got just the spot for it.
Where?
First scene in the second act. She's all alone on the stage, reading a love letter and singing a beautiful aria.
That's just the spot. Now, you watch me, and when I give it a signal, we'll let her have it.
You cannot do this. It is preposterous. I will not permit you. That's a criminal act. I won't stand for it, you.
Hammy, you don't mind if we use your car, do you? Oh, thanks.
On to Moscow.
On to Moscow.
My dove, look, flowers from the French ambassador.
Very nice.
So, you're still in love?
Certainly not. I'll never love again. The only thing I'm thinking about is my performance tonight. I'm going out there and kill the people.
You can't leave your car here like that. Take it away.
Take it away yourself. It ain't ours. We ain't responsible for other people's property.
Property? What is property? None.
I cannot breathe. I'm asphyxiating. I'm choking.
Help! Hammy, what's the idea? Who locked you in?
The boys are going to the opera. They will ruin her career.
What are you talking about? What are they going to do?
Break up her aria.
Break up her aria?
Like this.
Let's go.
You are listening to a broadcast of the opera The Barber of Seville, direct from the stage of the Metropolitan Opera House. Our guest artist, Nicole Martin, is about to sing the famous aria, Una voce poco fa.
They must be crazy to do a thing like this.
Una voce poco fa, qui nel cor mi risuonò. Il mio cor ferito è già. Vincerò, sì, mio sarà. Mi può guidare, mi può guidare.
Well, come on. What do you say? Let's go.
No rehearsal today, boys.
What do you mean? We're getting too good? We don't need no rehearsals no more? Come on.
No, I'm just not in the mood.
I know how you feel. The day one of my dames got married, I felt like jumping in the river. But I pushed her in instead.
Don't let it throw you, son. The first 100 dames are the hardest.
Thanks for the flowers, boys. The patient isn't dead yet.
Boys, there's a lady to see you.
Are you the wildcat?
We were, but we're slightly tame now.
Well, I am Mademoiselle Maton's personal maid. You remember her, don't you?
Oh, yes.
Sure.
Yeah, the dame that got us in jail.
And who paid your fine?
Who paid whose fine? You paid the fine, didn't you, Hammy?
No, she paid the fine. She made me promise to keep it a secret.
How do you like that? Well, I always knew she was a swell gal.
Maybe we've misjudged her.
If I'd have known that, I'd have stayed in jail.
Oh, you're windy. The man who talks too much, aren't you?
So what?
So she loves you.
That's why she's marrying another man, I suppose.
Why did you cut the cards?
That was my fault. You see, we cut the cards and I won, and Wendy, who was crazy...
Quiet.
Mr. Wendy, you must stop her. She will be miserable all her life, and so will you.
Now, look, Miss Montana's had her fun, and we've all laughed heartily. But the joke's beginning to sour.
But she's being married in a half an hour.
Sorry I won't be there to kiss the bride. I've got other plans.
Yeah, there.
What's he got? The belt, boy. Give him the belt.
I'll hound you to the four corners of the earth for this.
Ah, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Any schoolboy knows the earth is round. I guess in a little while, just throw a chunk of raw meat. Don't do it, Nikki. Wendy's outside and he wants to see you. Come on, Wendy.
Wendy loves you. He told me to tell you. Don't be a sucker.
We've got to see you alone. Stall this guy off till we can talk to you.
Gathered together here to solemnize a marriage between these two who now stand before me. Do you, Paul Debris, take this woman to be your lawfully wedded wife?
Nikki, will you listen to me? We got Wendy out in the car. He loves you truly. Honest he do.
I do.
Nikki, Wendy really loves you. Honest he do.
Do you, Nicole Martin, take this man to be your lawfully wedded husband, to love, honor, and obey, until death do you part?
You truly. Wendy loves you, honey. We all love you, Nikki. Will you go on with it?
No, I do not. You can have my career. It's all you wanted of me, anyway.
Come on, Judge, you're going for a ride.
This is highly irregular.
It's all right, my friend. It's just a publicity stunt. Here's the marriage license.
Do you, Wendy McLean, take this woman to be your lawfully wedded wife?
Yes.
Do you, Nicole Martin, take this man to be your lawfully wedded husband?
Yes.
Then I pronounce you man and wife.
Congratulations.
I'll get a divorce. I'll have it annulled. The Supreme Court will hear about this.
Mr. McLean, you talk too much. Now that I am your wife, I can tell you, shut up.
I will not.
Oh, yes, you will.
Atta boy, seal it with a kiss.
That sounds like a music cue.
Why, you mugs, it is. Come on, let's go.